Good morning, Mr. President.
Yes, ma'am.
First question is this. While in China, you declared, you had some pronouncements about severing ties with the U.S., both
No.
militarily and economic aspect. Now the question is, when are you going to come out with a written order with respect to the military balance? And then for the economic aspect, it would affect private businesses and the BPOs and everything. So yung side na yun, sir. And then second question, sir. Anuhin ko na lang, sir.
That is the third.
No, second question pa, sir. Second question is this. Is your attitude towards the U.S., does it have something to do with the mirroring case? Has the U.S. ever asked or apologized to you through those years?
I'll answer you the second question.
Sir.
It has not really appeased me at all. Binastos tayo ng Amerika. Mirring was carrying out explosives in and out of Davao City for several years. He was hosted sa Evergreen Hotel. Hindi siya pumayag na may pasok tigalinis. And for 5 years, he was in and out of Davao City. One day, there was an explosion. It burned the hotel, not nearly, but sunog. And he was brought to the hospital. He lost both of his legs. But unfortunately, the following morning, early on, may naglanding dito sa airport na to, a citation of the U.S. Embassy at bumaba isang police na gago na taga-Pilipinas, the Colonel, I forgot his name, and some Americans who branded their badges as FBR raw sila, got Mirring out of the hotel, brought him out kasi sabi nila dalhin nila sa Makati Medical Center for better medical treatment facilities, whatever. But what they really did was to fly out Mirring Michael to Singapore and shanghaied him to the United States. To this day, parang Batman and Robin mystery yan. No explanation. Thought a week after, or 4 or 5 days, Richard Doney, the ambassador at the time of the United States, nagipag-usap sa akin early morning with his aide only, and Mr. Bongo, apat kami nag-usap, and they promised to conduct a full-scale investigation and committed to me that they will serve me a copy. Sa awa ng Diyos, hanggang ngayon, wala pa ako natanggap ni, baski note lang naman sana. One night, during the campaign, at least that, may card ako sa kanya, I think Bongo was the card. May binigay siya ng card, sabi niya, he was from the CIA. And sabi ko, may I help you? And we talked about the Mirring case and said that he would see me maybe the day after. And we did meet almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I was very tired from a campaign sortie that night. At ang sinabi lang niya, and these were his exact words, Mayor, pwede ba natin kalimutan na lang to? Can we let this pass, this thing pass? Can we forget it? Sabi ko, wala naman rin akong magawa. I've been waiting for that report, but until now, I haven't. So I really do not know what was the mystery about. So, ngayon, itong Amerika, if they violate their sovereignty They will raise hell. They go to war. Kung tayong ginagawa nila sa atin, there wasn't even an apology or anything. Kinalimutan ko yun. Ngayon, dumating itong naging presidente na ako, and one of the three promises that I made to the people was that I will cut corruption. And I hope it will really. Hindi ako naawa sa akin, naawa ako sa, we will cut corruption, period. Second is, I will fight drugs. And third, I will cut criminality. Problema ngayon, I am faced with a dilemma. We never knew exactly how many at the time during the campaign that, how many people were infected or gone crazy because of drugs. And they knew it because they were there when it was unfolding. Yung 3 million na yun, figure yung ni General Santiago when he headed the PDEA. Hindi ko binilang yung akin kasi until now, we are receiving surrenderies, and I think by the end of the year, it would have reached the 4 million mark. Alam nila yan. And so I was hard-pressed. They knew, they operate a government. They knew that I was a mid-term president, that I entered into the picture operating on a budget that was prepared last year by President Aquino for the operation of this year. And I was hard-pressed on everything. And yet they had the goal, these idiots, they would just say, why Duterte? Why is he killing the criminals? Why does he not just build enough rehab centers for 3 million immediately kaagad? It's easy to criticize. Without, they knew that I had no money. I am now operating on a budget. We do not have capital outlay. Ang atin is the maintenance MOEOE. MOOE lang tayo. Pang sweldo, pang tawid na lang itong sa. And that's the problem. And so I ordered a full-scale war. I did not order a police action, but because that would not have enough. So when I became president, I pressed everybody. And lo and behold, we are now nearing 4 million drug addicts in this country. Alam mong ginawa ng Amerika? Ang una-una itong human rights, I know who's that idiot, also another idiot. There were plenty of idiots there criticizing me about human rights. Sinakyan nila an issue of extrajudicial killing, which was not an issue at all. You were here, we were all around. It was not an issue against me. Until the dying days of the campaign, when my ratings were going up, lahat ng basura, and this senator who talks with his mouth on, with his foot on his mouth, binasura na pati corruption. I said, open the banks and all, you can have. I authorize everybody, go and search for the money. At itong extrajudicial killing. Ngayon, ibinigyan mo ako ng pan. I was about avoided it, but you gave the window, so I'm. Ngayon, ito, galit ako sa kanila.